What you want, what you need.
DJ drop the hip hop and R&B.
YS baby on 95.7 Jams.
Birmingham, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate everything you do, man.
I love Birmingham, even though that's why I went to jail at. I love him.
I wasn't gonna say that. You brought it up now. But you know what? It seems like everything that happened definitely made you a better person for sure, Finesse.
Most definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? My grandma has a saying that what don't kill you make you stronger. It seemed like you got a little stronger, young king.
Most definitely. You know, it's all growth at the end of the day. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it made me stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What inspires you to give back the way you do? You came to Birmingham, 95.7 Jams. You know what I'm saying? You came and you said it was necessary for me to speak to these young students, these young kids, man. Why is that important to you?
Because I feel like a lot of rappers, like a lot of people who like speak shit, like, and they talk street shit, they talk gangster shit. They don't let the kids know that it's cool to do this shit.
Yeah.
If you already did it, then it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But don't encourage these folks to do some shit, especially some shit you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because that's what's going on. Like, a lot of motherfuckers, very few rappers will do what they talking about or done did what they talking about. So, you know, I just feel like don't be encouraged. I'd rather encourage them to like, if you done already did it, or just better yet, go cap. Because there's a lot of cap rappers out here who ain't doing shit. They just capping. So go cap. Like, go live.
Go cap.
Because everybody else lying, go live, man. Go live, man. Don't do this shit and be away from your family and be away, because ain't nobody gonna send you shit, your books. You gonna sit up in this cell. Ain't nobody gonna send you none of this shit. They ain't gonna do none of this shit for you. So
well, you speaking some real stuff, man.
Don't be feeling like, oh, I gotta do this shit to make myself look real. No, you don't, because there's a lot of out here lying. And once they get their jury and once they get their fame, it's up from there. People gonna believe them automatically. It's just the way the game going.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish we had all the time in the world, because I know you got a wealth of knowledge. You done been through a lot. You done seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in Memphis, you know, I like to find out, you know, of course, where a person's from, because, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of times you end up becoming a product of your environment, and it helps people understand why you create the music that you create. Because a lot of times people judge you, but they don't really know you. You know how that be, Finesse.
Right.
So for those who kind of looking from the outside in, growing up in Memphis, man, what kind of mindset does that give a man?
Ooh.
So they get to know what it's like, why Finesse think the way he think. What was it like growing up in Memphis?
Growing up in Memphis. If you ain't got to be street in the streets, like if you ain't got to be no street nigga, don't do it. Don't do it. If you got a choice, if you got a loving mama and a loving daddy, don't choose the streets of Memphis. Don't just choose the streets. Like, do what your mama tell you to do. Do what your dad tell you to do. Like, you know, fucked up.
Yeah, no, for sure. So it's okay to get a job out here for those listening. You know what I mean? If that's what you do get, but it's okay. Sometimes they try to make it seem like getting a job ain't cool.
Don't never feel bad about getting a job, because I was incarcerated and I was thinking in my head, like, damn, what if I get all this time and I get out when I'm 40? My music won't be popping no more. Like, I won't be able to be no rapper no more. So what would you do? Like, what would you do to come on top? Like, I'm one of them type of dudes, I ask myself questions and I answer my own questions. You know what I'm saying? So I told myself, shit, if I gotta go work a McDonald's job, I bust tables at McDonald's and because like you learn discipline on the inside. You learn how to get ahead. And like me, I'm like, I bust some tables, and before you know it, I be busting tables and cooking. And I be busting tables, cooking, and at the cashier. And then I be busting tables at the cashier, cooking, and at the window. So before you know it, I be the supervisor, and I be the manager, and then goddamn so. You see what I'm saying? I give me some money, and hopefully one day own me a McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So you can do it. It's just about what you want. It's just about if you want to stay busting tables, you're gonna stay busting tables.
Yeah.
But so I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with getting a job.
I need you to write a book. We're gonna have to know about all that. I need you to write a book later on in life so we can find out all the rest of that stuff. I already know that's gonna be a bestseller. But man, early on, man, for walking to the studio. Well, Lil Birdie told me you used to walk 2.5 hours to get to the studio as a young one, man.
I walked 2.5 hours to get to the studio to record my first song. Yeah. My first song ever. I walked 2.5 hours just to record. But I did it on a few different occasions. Like we lived so far from the studio. I was young when we started rapping. I was like 11. So studio was
when you legit and you determined, you'll walk. When I was a little kid, hey, Finesse, I used to walk real quick. Nobody want to take me? It's cool. We'll walk it out.
To the skate ring and all. I'm walking. We walking.
We out of there.
Anything you want to do, you gonna walk.
That's a fact. You can't tell us no. And it seems like ain't nobody tell you no for dropping this music and doing what you do. You're very humble. You got a song called Humble, doing numbers out here in these streets. Right. You're working with Gucci. You feel? Let me ask you this. Because I remember when they was like, yo, Finesse about to come home. Finesse about to come home. I mean, I remember promoters asking for his price tag. Anybody got a number on or who got a number on? Did you see you coming home and you blowing up and doing the things that you doing now while you was locked up?
I get that question a lot, yes.
You already knew, like, hey, when I come home, you knew the private jet was gonna be waiting for you.
I knew that, yeah. But I'm talking about as far as the success, I knew. Like I already knew. I'm gonna tell you one of the main things I knew. Like I was listening. I was listening to the music. Like, you know, I had access to a cell phone. So it was like I'm looking at everything going on. And I ain't saying that a lot of artists ain't because they got good music, but I knew like what I got to offer to the streets, like they needed. Like I know the shit that I'm finna be saying and what I'm finna deliver. I was like, yeah, they ain't hearing this. Like they just hearing about break.
He'll cause a head with it.
Yeah, like this is gonna be different. Like this is gonna be different. Like I already knew. I ain't gonna say no names, but I already knew it wasn't gonna be nothing but a couple people who could keep up. So I knew I was gonna have this smash. Like, just look, it's the proof in the pudding. Ain't nothing but a few songs out.
Yeah, yeah. Finesse, when it's all done, man, when you sitting back in the mansion, because I know when you sitting back with your Grammys, all your awards, when it's all said and done, when you say, you know what, I'm gonna leave this rap game alone for now, what do you want people to remember you for and say about you?
People?
Yeah, just the industry. Like, man, Finesse, what I love about him is he brought us. What do you want people to say about you when it's at the end of your career?
Last time Finesse got out of jail, he came home on point. Like, he came home, took care of his business, and he took care of his kids, and you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he ain't go back.
Yeah.
And he motivated me. That's what I want to hear people say. The jits, I want to hear them say, like, because of Finesse, I'm doing this. Or because of Finesse, I did this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to hear 20 years from now. Like, I want just to see me in public, like, man, you the reason why I did this, or you the reason why I did that.
Yeah. You want to inspire. What's crazy about it, I know it's some cats you were locked up with, like, damn, Finesse really came home and did that.
That was the whole time at the basketball game. That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm knowing I'm on TV, and you know, you got the ESPN station. So I'm like, man, I know guys that locked. Like, man, looking for Finesse. Like,
look at that boy.
I done had conversation with guys like, man, you could do whatever you want to do, bro. Like, if you put your mind to it, put the higher power first, you could do it. You could do it, but you got to, when people just say put your mind to it, see, I believe in you got to do what you got to do what you want to do. But you got to do what you got to do. But you got to do what you got to do. If you don't do what you got to do, then you ain't going to do what you want to do. And that's just how it's going to go. Wow. Don't think you're going to be able to have stuff with greatness. You got to give it your all.
I'm going to throw out a name. I want you to try to describe that person in one word. You ready, bud?
Here we go. Let's go.
J Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe him in one word?
I got a few words. That's why it's so hard. Like he ain't just a weird type of dude. Like
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's not a one word type of dude. You can't describe that man like in one word. It's hard. Like saying like when you meet people like that, like who all the way around the board, a good person, like no matter what the situation, he not biased, like toward like toward nothing, like toward even his own kind, like he not biased toward him. If you wrong, you wrong. He a man. Fuck that. That's my word. He a man. He a man. That's what I'm gonna say. He a man. He a man.
It toes down on that. You a man.
He a man. I don't call too many people men, but he a man. Like he a cold-blooded man. He on man time. I don't know what other people think about him or feel about him, but I know he a man. Like I done felt his energy. I done talked to him personally. He a man. I don't care what nobody else got to say. I ain't got nothing bad to say.
Wow. That's a beautiful thing, man. Seeing you working. Hey, Black Youngster, you, Buddy Bag, that group situation. I'm kind of feeling the way that it's separated, just the way, I would have been nice to see maybe possibly y'all do something again, like, everybody circle back around. Is that kind of like, nah, it's done?
You never know. You never know. We just gotta keep on going. You just never know. Like
you here for it or no?
I'm here for it. How I let it be known is I'm willing to work with whoever want to work with me. When you see me working with somebody, it's because they want to work with me. Now, I want to work with specific people, but they see what's hot now. Like, and certain people ain't got no pride with reaching out, so other people shouldn't. So if you feel like you got pride issues with reaching out or wanting to work, then you're gonna have to stand on it. Like, and I'm gonna stand right here where I'm at, and there ain't gonna be no problem. It's still respect, it's still love, and if it's meant to be, we're gonna work.
Yeah. For sure. I like that. I like that you stand 10 toes down on how you feel about things, but you don't never really too much get into, disrespecting nobody, which is a good thing. And you got good things to say about good people that did good to you.
This ain't that. Like this ain't. I heard Lil Baby say something a long time ago, and it's gonna stick with me. Like this ain't the platform for that. This ain't this what I heard is speaking about this and more.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna let that get to the bag, especially fatherhood. I know you was a daddy.
I got 3 kids, man.
Hey man, I got 3 kids.
I want some more.
That's what's up, man. What's it like balancing that lifestyle, man? Because we doing it for them.
I book my schedule about them, like or I make my schedule more hectic about them, or I spend my money to get them to me, no matter what it takes. Because I already ain't been in their life for 5 years, so I do what I gotta do to see them.
I gotta ask you this, but I'm pretty sure you done thought about it, man. Do you have any regrets? Because a lot of times in life, even some people say, I don't regret nothing because it got me to where I am today. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes you sit back and you reflect, and it's like, if I wouldn't have did this, if I wouldn't have did that, or if I would have got out a little earlier, do you have any of them feelings?
I can honestly sit here and tell you I ain't got no regrets, bro. Like, I don't regret nothing. Like, everything that I did made me who I am today. I messed up, you know what I'm saying? And I got it right. And I'm moving forward. Like, I can't regret nothing. Like, God took me through everything he took me through for a reason, bro. Like, the how he did that for a reason. Like, and even the things that I go through today, I don't look at it like, I look at it like, all right, God put this in front of me for a reason. I observe it, I look at it, I pick out the cons about it, go with my moves. I don't stay stagnated. I don't think about it too long. This is what I gotta do. This is what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna be focused on one problem, one issue. I got too much going on to be worried about that. Like for people who ain't got a lot going on, don't be focused on
That's a
one
fact.
issue too. Figure out a solution, go with the solution and move forward. Like being stagnated can stop your whole life. It can stop you.
Waste too much time. One thing just mess up the other thing like dominoes.
There's too much time to think about one situation, no matter if you get cheated on, you get divorced, whatever you do, what you do. Like, and it ain't being heartless or it's not being nonchalant or it's not giving a, you know what I'm saying? It's just for your peace and for your sanity. You have to have peace and sanity to prosper. And if you ain't got no peace and sanity, you ain't got nothing for real. Like, so I got to have my peace and my sanity. If you ain't bringing me that, then man, so be it, man. I don't care who you is, man.
Look, listen, 12-2, 12-2, 12-2. I'm going to keep saying it, ladies and gentlemen, 12-2. I don't know what you got to do. You got to find somebody to watch your badass kids. You got to save up some money. Whatever you do, get ready for 12-2. 90 days is coming. We got a couple more minutes left. Explain to them why they got to get 90 days, because they got to know this is necessary.
I mean, it was about everything that I accomplished in 90 days. Like,
yeah,
the whole thing with Atlantic, the whole thing with life, you know what I'm saying? Everything with my just my homecoming. You gotta think about it, man. I'm at 25 and 26 and 27 million views in 60 days, 90 days. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
It ain't happening.
That's a blessing. Boom, 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 boom. I wish I had some horns.
It's not happening. Like, so, 90 days was a big, and shout out to Jay Prince Jr. for giving me the idea for the 90 days, you know what I'm saying, for the project. So, you know what I'm saying? Like 90 days is really like, it's a statement. Like who you know done what I done in 90 days.
That's a fact.
Besides people who was already big. And I did the 90-day thing without the label. I didn't sign with the label till like the 92 days, 93 days. So basically.
Hey, Finesse, and also Finesse, we also know a lot of people that got locked up, came home, and they did it this big, and ain't been as high.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, because like I came home determined.
Yeah.
Like to go back to the thing you said about, there was something about writing. Like people don't write in jail. Like I'm an artist, so I like to sit down and paint a picture. Paint it, I want you to see it. So I sit down and write it. It's hard for you.
Hey, Finesse, this last thing I'm gonna ask you before we get up out of here, because we got to wrap. I know you got a lot going on today. Right. Hey, that line where you said, I'm headed with this one. It's cool when they do it. It's probably when I do it. Fuck them.
Right.
Why? Who inspired that line? Was that somebody that person that inspired that line, or that was just like on your spirit that day?
Because it's true. Like it's like with anything in life, like when another person do something, like they cool with it. Like certain people, like especially with a certain status, it's cool when they do it. But like when I do it, it's different. Like a certain person can go where, I ain't gonna say that, but a certain person can go wear something, and then it be cool because they got money, they got fame, they rich, who they is. But if I wear it, it's an issue. That's with in any aspect though. Like even at work, like I had somebody around me, like that was their favorite quote. Like, man, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem. Like because
I feel that every day, dog. You relate to some people.
And that person can go to work. That person can go to work, and the manager let this person get away with it. But then when this person come in, the manager don't let them get away with it. So they feel like it's cool when they do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem when I do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it was going to be so universal because I thought it was personal.
Yeah.
But now it showed me that everybody feel like you feel. When they do it.
Thank you for that. I just want to thank you for that. If didn't nobody else thank you for that line, I feel it every day. It resonates with the everyday person, the hustler, the billionaire. And look, Young King, I'm wishing blessings on you. I'm wishing Grammys, all right? I'm wishing Oscars up on you. I want to see you in some movies, BET Awards, MTV Award, Moon Mans, whatever that is. And that book we talked about too. Heck, I need details on how that went down. But either way, all right, Keep winning, man. More blessings to you. Birmingham loves you. Anything you want to tell Birmingham, we got to get up out of here.
I say that. Respect.